everyone, welcome back to more Mystic Destinies. We are back for more Shinji route, or Shinji stuff I should say, because in the last episode we finished off his route with a passionate end to our little completion to our route with him. So yes, as I promised you guys, or as I my usual thing to do is to go back and to obviously get the rest of his endings that are available to us, get them and to go through with them with you guys, and basically just let's see how different it can really get, because in our passionate end we defeated Queen Sorcha, and then afterwards we just kind of went back to our normal lives, I guess, and we did not hear anything about Avalon or what happened afterwards, other than the fact that Sorcha is now dead, and that was it. So that was our passionate end with Shinji, and so now this time we're gonna go back and we're going to go get the mystic end, and depending on how long it is, it will either take one whole episode with just the mystic end, and then the next episode you guys will see the dark end, or it'll probably be short. If that's the case, then I will stick mystic and dark end together. But anyways, regardless, usually again it's gonna be a really fast speed run of his story. I'm just gonna go to all the choices that I have missed out on. Well, not missed out on, but I'm gonna go through the choices that are different according to the guide, and I will show them you guys, and I'll go through with them if they're different. But if they're not, I'll just skip right on through, and I'll catch you up on you guys with you guys on the next time I jump cut, and then I'll explain the current kind of timeline that we're in, and in terms of what that context of the question is. So anyways, regardless, let's go on ahead and read the story and just do it. Speed run, let's go. Okay, so here we are in the first chapter. We skipped on two of the questions that are prompted here. The first one being, I skipped one of them. First one being is that we get the option of asking about a little bit more about the world that we're in, the supernatural world, and I skipped that first question. The next question that is prompted is the following right here, and I feel like, what's it called? I feel like I've done I answered the dragon one, and I didn't mention anything about the fairies. So I think I should show you guys this, because the guide did say that we should choose this answer, because I feel like, again, I might have answered either one of these two, so I don't remember reading about this. So let's see. Wait, fairies? Fairies are real? Fairies! Like Tinkerbell. I don't know if it's what you're imagining, but yeah. They don't ever leave their realm for anything though. Okay. Takumi suddenly reaches into the pocket. Okay, there we go. We didn't get much on Fays, I guess. Okay, thanks Shinji. So informative. Okay, skipping on ahead. Okay, we basically skipped on ahead. We are in chapter 2 right now, and this is the part where I think it's right after Stylian gave us the letter, and then he told us to give it to Shinji, and I think I did answer give the letter to Shinji, just because I felt like it was it's addressed to him, so I might as well just let him kind of deal with it. But the guide here says to not give it to him, so don't give the Shinji the letter. Thanks. Yeah, I decided to keep the letter though, thinking maybe I'll see this prince soon. If you're holding on to the letter, can I just see the seal for a sec? Okay. It might be useful to know what it looks like anyway. Okay. So, oh yeah, sure, here. Yeah. Okay. Shinji takes the letter from my hand, and I see something in the distance. Hey, is that Taku? What? Really? I think so, yeah. What? A slightly out of breath Takumi runs up. Oh, okay, so there we go. So yes, Cillian did a little rendezvous, he basically played Takumi, made him run around in circles, and then he came back to us and gave us a letter and just disappeared. So and then instead of giving him the letter, Shinji the letter, we decided not to. So let's skip on ahead then. Skip. Okay, so we skipped a whole shit ton. We jumped so far. We are currently in chapter 6 right now, where after Miki gets arrested by Cillian on the account that she is in cahoots with Lachlan, which turns out she is, but for very good reasons. Anyways, we have what's it called? We went with Shinji to go to Avalon in order to confront or what's it called, Sorcha, and to try to get in touch with Miki on this whole entire mess. So when we get there, obviously there's no one around. We couldn't find anybody. So here's our like choices here. Last time I said maybe we should go look for someone because you know two of the options above are just plain stupid. But anyways, our guide says to try shouting. Oh my god, try shouting. But anyways, I feel like yeah, either way, regardless, any of the choices that would have been made in that instance, it's just gonna get overruled by this, where it's just like before we can actually even do anything, you know, the sound of metal clanking against the ground. Anyways, okay, that's really pointless. Anyway, skipping on ahead. Okay, skipped on ahead, and we are currently in chapter 8, and this is the part where we received the flower from Sorcha, and then we went to a get-together with everybody else with Shinji, except now the flower was making us act all weird and shit and possessive, and you know, and then Shinji had enough of our like yandere-ness, and he takes us up to this rooftop here, and he's trying to confront us, and he's trying to like get the flower away from us, but you know, we don't have any control over our bodies, so this is our little mental battle with him, and in hopes of trying to convey to him that there's something seriously wrong. Last time I just straight out just said help me because I need the help. This time the guide is telling me to say there is something seriously wrong with me. I'm fine, everything is alright. Oh wow, not what I wanted to say. No, nothing is alright, Shinji, please don't believe it. Yes. And of course he doesn't, obviously, because he's smart. Please don't believe it, I'm not the one talking. There we go. Okay, so either way, regardless, I feel like, again, there's like, I think the event would just overrule the choices that we'll make in that instance. So I don't know, maybe I might or I may not go over the other choices if the guy tells me to, just because I feel like, again, it's just gonna get overruled just because, you know, the flower's in control, or you know, before we could do anything the guards would show up, kind of thing. But anyways, I'll just go over it just in case of new dialogues. But anyways, let's skip on ahead. It's not important right now. Okay, so here we are in chapter 9, and this is the part where we broke our curse, and then of course the night of, or the night afterwards, we couldn't go to sleep, so Cillian shows up on our door, invites us to go see Sorcha, and here we are just having a little nice chat with her, and she's just about to tell us the brief history on Avalon, and here are our choices. Last time I said, good, I'm not here for a history lesson. This time the guide is telling us to say, I don't really care either way. Yes. Hey, I don't really care either way. What the hell you have to say, Sorcha? I guess it would be kind of interesting to learn more, but maybe another time? Yes. So I don't comment either way and simply wait for her to continue. Okay. And then there she goes, just, you know, talking about what's happening here. Okay, let's skip on ahead. Okay, here we are, chapter 10. We just got back from our little outing, and we just totally basically passed out for half the day, I guess. So Shinji, we get a text message from Shinji to call him if we're not busy. So we pick up, and you know, he's just like, you know, what are you doing sleeping at this time, like this hour, and just getting up, kind of thing. And he's, you know, she's what's it called? He's calling us weird for our like sleeping habits and shit. So now we can banter back with him and bicker back. And last time I said, oh, like you can talk. This time I'm going to say I blame you. 'Cause I blame you. He laughs again. Really? Me? And what did I do? You influenced me. You're a horrible influence. You rubbed off on me is what? Sure, so it's all my fault. Yes, I'm glad you see it my way. Yes. So anyways, what did you call me? What did you call me for before? Yes, okay, there we go. And he's gonna explain to us about Galen. Alright, here we are, chapter 11. This is the part where after a huge fight with Shinji and then him storming off and us telling him to go fuck off. So we basically go to Galen for his help just to try to you know, fix these things ourselves. Try to be proactive about this. So Galen takes us aside out into the alleyway, and he's basically asked, before he gives us any information on Shinji or anything like that, he's asking us, you know, what's our motivation to doing this kind of thing, and why we're trying to fix it. So here are our options. Last time I said I'm gonna do this for him because, you know, I'm gonna be selfless, but then this time the guide is telling me to say, doesn't matter, this mess has to end, which is my, I guess, like the other top contender choice that I was wanting to make, and like I thought it was like maybe I was just too passive, and that's why I didn't make the choice. So anyways, regardless, let's say it. So does it matter? This mess has to end. So that's it. For a moment he stays silent and looks away. Then whatever conclusion he comes to, he looks back to me. No, Shinji has not found them yet. Okay, there we go. So he gives us his answer, and we can go on our merry way. Let's go. Okay, here we are, chapter 13 before the final chapter where things branch off. So we are here at the last choice, and essentially she's just going off about how she notices that Shinji's aura is finally revealing itself to her, because after all the times that she's, you know, that she's like, you know, seen him face to face, he's been hiding it from her. So now that he's using his death magic, she can see into his soul, and she's just trying to get like a rile out of us and trying to be curious and, you know, ask her about what she's talking about. And last time I said to just ignore her because, you know, like hell I'm gonna give my time and date her. But this time the guide is telling us to ask her. Be super curious. It may be complete bullshit. She may just be trying to mess with me, but I want to know. I must know. I want to hear whatever she has to say. Okay. What do you mean? What do you mean? We Fae normally do not see each other's aura simply because we can hide it so well. I think she already... Yeah? But as Aragon fights, he is distracted. The more of that magic he uses, the better I can see his soul. Okay, so anyways, I was gonna say, like, this is kind of going into how, like, she decides to tell us anyways, even if we do ignore her. So anyways, whatever. Meaningless. But let's skip on ahead to the final chapter then. Yay! There we go! We are in the final chapter. We are here in Avalon, surprisingly enough. But I figured because we are, you know, we saw from our passionate end, we basically just did not talk about Avalon afterwards. So yeah, it makes sense that Mystic End, which is more so like, you know, the whole the supernatural ending out of the three. So let's see what's going on here. So the wedding of the millennia, or so I was told by some attending guests. Okay, the wedding of the millennia? I stand by the railings and look out to the sea. Okay, it's pretty quiet out here on the terrace, away from all the overly loud and overexcited guests. Whose wedding is it? Is it my wedding or is it Lachlan and Miki's? Because that'd be really cute. I still can't believe that Miki and Lachlan actually got married. Yay! Oh my god, I'm so happy for you too. Oh my god. I mumble my thoughts out loud. Or that he actually became the High King. Ah, okay, so I figured, like, duh, who else is gonna, like, end up ruling Avalon? Because Sorcha is a total bitch and she's corrupted, so there's no one else left except for Lachlan. So yeah. And the only reason why he stayed away from Avalon is because of her. So yeah. I nearly jump out of my skin at Shinji's sudden arrival. I turn around with a huff. Shinji! Oh my gosh! Sneaking up on people is rude, you know, right? Oh, is it? Yes, it is. You nearly just made me jump off this railing because I just scared myself half to death. I was completely unaware of such a fact. Oh my gosh. I stare at him as deadpan as I can manage, but he doesn't budge. I sigh, knowing a losing battle when I see one. Well, anyway, it's still so strange to be back here, right? I'm surprised that they held the wedding here. That one was kind of out of their hands, yeah. Apparently, it's some ancient tradition of some sort, especially with how the last queen was deposed. Yes, hee. Courtesy of you, you outright just ripped her heart out. Jesus. As it turns out, I kind of own the whole thing. Do you now? Right of the conquest or some nonsense. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it's like a dungeon. You do in World of Warcraft. You defeat the dungeon thing and the monster in it, and yay, it's yours. And since they're my parents, yeah, she shrugs. Whatever. My personal attendant explained it all to me, but honestly, I didn't want to hear it, so I just zoned out. Yeah, I don't think you'd be interested in those kind of things. I see that. Wait, hold up. Your personal what? Personal attendant, okay. The way Shinji says the title, he makes it sound like it's the most heinous thing in the world. Wow, that's... I can't stop laughing long enough to say anything more. Keep laughing and I'll assign you a whole entourage of personal assistants. Oh my goodness. Ones with very specific instructions to never leave you alone. That stops all laughter immediately. No thank you. No, you wouldn't dare. Wouldn't I? Of course you would, just because you're that petty. No, you would. Yes. The wedding, that's exactly the kind of thing you would do. So Shinji's hella petty. Fine, I won't laugh. Great. Now that that's all settled, we can go talk to the bride and groom. Okay. Mom said they'd be waiting for us. Oh, okay. Since I have no idea where the two might be, I follow after Shinji. Somehow completely avoiding all the guests, we leave to find Miki and Lachlan. As it turns out, they're hiding away in one of the bedrooms. Are you now? Not doing anything, you know, prior to the wedding. Miki and Lachlan greets us with a smile as we enter. Oh, good. While I am pleased to see the happy couple, I can't hide my surprise at seeing Cillian with them. I mean, Cillian, like, he got played. He saw the truth. He's woke now, and you know, now he can forgive his best buddy, because he was best buddies with Lachlan. He wordlessly nods at us as a greeting and quietly stands up from his seat. He motions for me to take it. Oh no. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're so gentlemanly. Flustered and not knowing what else to do, I simply take him up on it and sit down. Cillian gives Shinji a slight bow and goes to stand by the wall. Alright, is he alright? I guess he's still trying to get over it. Shinji sits on the armrest of my armchair. So the wedding was really lovely. Oh, okay, so they had the wedding. I never thought I'd get to attend a magical wedding of any sort. Miki chuckles. The wedding might have been magical, but sadly it takes as much, if not more, planning than human ones. Oh god. You could have just let someone else plan it. That would have been much less work. But I want my own personal taste to it. No, impossible. I see what they wanted to put me in. I saw what they wanted to put me in, yes. There was no way I was going to wear some bright orange chartreuse or monstrosity. Chartreuse? Or chartreuse? Yeah, chartreuse. Whatever, yes. Miki suddenly reaches out and grabs my hand. Do not allow any of them to plan your wedding. Not unless you really like strange color and food choices. And she shudders. What? And the mermaid choir. The mermaid choir? Ooh, I wasn't aware of that. Mermaid choir? I want to see what that is. She nods vigorously. Don't believe any of the stories. Mostly they're awful singers. Oh no, really? Oh wow, the irony. When I heard the choir for the first time, they sounded like a flock of screeching seagulls. Oh no. No one told me about the mermaid choir. All of a sudden, I am very thankful you took over the planning. Yes. Or else you would have to sit through, like, a performance. I'm kind of curious about the choir, but it's probably for the best they weren't here after all. Yeah, same. I am curious about them. Thank you, Miki, for saving us all from having bleeding ears. You're all very welcome. Hannah, how did you like my little prank, by the way? What prank? Prank? What prank? Yes, I decided that it would be quite funny to have the wedding on April Fools. Ah, it's April Fools. Although no one here knows enough about the human realm to understand the joke. Right, it would have been super awkward if we were like, hey, joke's on you, we're not getting married. Nah, kidding. Kind of thing. But I thought I might as well amuse myself with it. Yeah, you saw the opportunity and you took it, and I'm proud of you. Lachlan laughs. His eyes sparkle joyfully when he looks at Miki. Aw, he's so in love with her. You're so cute, my love. Aw, look at that. Look, what a happy couple. Me? Cute? Yes. I think you got it backward, dearest. You're the cute one here. Yes. Okay, shut up. You're both cute, okay? Shut up. Both of you. I hold back a laugh. She's right. He definitely is cute. Yes. I glance at Shinji, who looks back at me with a curious expression. What? Like father, like son, I guess. Yes, indeed. But enough of that now. Okay. She glances at Cillian. Cillian, why don't you come join us? Yeah, join us in the talks and the conversations. Come on, don't be so stiff. I know there aren't enough seats, but... Cillian does a little bow. Thank you for the kind offer, your highness, but I am fine here. Oh no. Just come here, idiot, right? Just join us. In a blink of an eye, Lachlan jumps to his feet and marches right over to Cillian. You go and sit right here. He grabs Cillian and drags him back to us, forcing him into the seat that Lachlan had previously occupied. Then Lachlan takes a seat on Miki's armrest. There we go, problem solved. Yes. Since you are not giving me a choice. Happy enough with the answer, Lachlan pats Cillian on the shoulder with a content smile. We spend the rest of the day like this together as a sort of family. Aww. I feel so welcomed by them that when I catch myself thinking of them as family, I realize that it's something I want to be. Aww. And we talked and we chatted all night. Time flies by so quickly that I only notice it's become dark when Cillian suddenly stands up. It is getting very late. I should go now. Yes. Before anyone can stop him, Cillian bows and quickly bolts out of the room. Okay. Lachlan stares at the door with a smile, then just quietly shakes his head. Guess he's really socially awkward. We should probably go now too. Give you two some privacy. Yes. Oh yeah, today would be their first night together as husband and wife. Oh, yes, I agree. We'll get going now. Bye! Have fun, you two! Thank you for having us! I quickly get up, grab Shinji's hand, and much like Cillian did, bolt out of there as quick as possible. Alright, not wanting to go home just yet, we found ourselves back in the throne room together. Ah, it's so much more nicer and cleaner. The sound of our footsteps echoes in the quiet, empty room. With our hands entwined, Shinji wordlessly leads me towards the throne. As soon as we reach it, Shinji plops himself down on the floor and leans against the throne. Not gonna actually sit on it? Oh, well, true, yeah. Why not just sit on the throne? Yeah, I was gonna say! Afraid that as soon as your ass touches the throne, a crown will appear on your head or something, right? With how fey magic is, you never know. I think that it's a pretty valid concern. Who knows what kind of weird curse is on that thing? True. Now come on, sit with me. Okay. Shinji grabs my arm and pulls me down onto his lap. Aw, you cutie. Wah. Wah. That's better. The gentle look in his eyes, the way he smiles at me, I can't stop myself from staring at him. You're very beautiful. Too smitten? Yes. My lovely prince. My lovely prince, you. Well, since you've mentioned it, I think I should confess the truth, yes. Yes, so very smitten. Yes, smitten, smitten, yes, smitten. Shinji looks at me with a kind smile, with that kind smile of his. For the first time, there's just that, the gentle look in his eyes and nothing else. No laughing, no playing it off, and no trying to throw me off with jokes. Just him and me. Ah, we simply stare at each other in silence, no words are needed to express our feelings. I never said this before, but I love you, yeah, I know. I'm so happy you didn't give up on me. Of course not! Why would I? I didn't want to let anyone in, but you just decided that wouldn't do and barged your way into my heart. Yeah, haha, sorry. What can I say? I just figured you'd be hopeless alone, or something like that. Yes. He quietly chuckles. There's something I want to show you. Okay, what's that? I haven't tried it with anyone else before because it's complicated and draining to do. Okay. But I want to try it with you. Okay. What? Is it dangerous? No, not exactly. Just exhausting on my part. What? Are you sure you want to then? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Shinji closes his eyes without further comment. But that doesn't stop me from feeling worried. Yeah. Shinji, if it's too exhausting, you don't have to do it, right? Whatever it is, yeah. He doesn't say anything. I can't tell if he's concentrating too hard or just ignoring me. Maybe both. Shinji, hey, you... What? Oh my god! Yeah, that's so pretty! It's like little mini fireworks! Aww! Tiny floating little lights appear around us. Like little fairy lights. Oh lol, fairy lights! Our surroundings suddenly appear much brighter. The world looks so much more vibrant than I've ever seen before. Shinji, what is all this? Yeah. Are you creating these? Yes, he is. I mean, where else did they come from? Is this all an illusion? What's going on? The questions fall out of my mouth one by one. Yeah, the questions fall out of my mouth one by one. There's so much more I want to ask, but I don't know where to begin. Yeah. His lips quirked up gently. This is how I see the world, how I see everything. Oh, his voice is barely above a whisper as he speaks. Oh, so this is how you see auras? Is this my aura? Oh, if it's my aura, holy shit, that'd be hella cute. I wanted you to see it too, even if only for a little bit. I don't know what to say to that. With his eyes closed, he can't see me stare at him, so I take the opportunity to take in every little detail of his face. Seeing the world like this, the way he sees it, I have no words to express what I'm feeling. I think Shinji understands because he doesn't push me to say anything. Instead, he seems content with just letting me look through his eyes seeing me look through his eyes a little longer. Yeah, it's a very pretty way to look at the world. The way the little wisps dance around him, they give him an almost ethereal glow. No, it's not just a wisp. He is magical himself. I realize that the ethereal glow comes from him. Yes. Thank you for showing me this. Of course. If I could, I would rip the sun out of the sky for you if it made you happy. The thought's nice, but like I don't want to like, you know, burn into a crisp, you know? Like what would I do with a piece of the sun? Give me the piece of the moon, I'd be happy. but I can't. So letting you see the world like me is the best. It's the next best thing. Okay. I think this is much better. Yes, this is so much better and so much safer and prettier. I don't need the sun or anything else that grand. Yeah. All I need is you. All I need is you. Ah, Shinji pulls me closer, quickly closing the distance between our lips. In that moment, it feels like there's nothing else, only we exist. His warm lips taste so bittersweet. Why? I quietly wish for this moment to last forever. Yeah, I squeeze his hand and he squeezes mine back. For however this lasts, however long we last, I always want to remember all the little moments spent with him. Yes. We pull back ever so slowly away from each other and smile. With the magic gone, I go back to seeing the world how I've always have. Yeah, boring. Do you always see the world like that? So bright and vibrant? Most of the time. Aw. Not all the time? Yeah, every world has its shadows. Right. Cause where there's light, there's always shadows. Like, you know, that's fucking typical. I want to ask further, but Shinji yawns and I can see the exhaustion set in. Okay, nap time. Well, we've got a long time to live. I guess we've got a long time to live. I can ask him another time. Right. I push myself up to my feet and pull him up with me. Come on, you've exhausted yourself showing me that. Yeah, so let's get you into bed. You need some rest. And don't you even try that line on me right now. Line? What line? Whose line? It's okay, don't worry about it. Yeah, alright, it's okay, it's even in his character bio. Haha. Definitely won't work right after you yourself told me how exhausting that is. Alright, I won't say it. Alright. I take his hand and start leading him through the throne room. Alright. As soon as we get to a bedroom, I push Shinji into bed and quickly join him myself. Cuddles! He wraps his arms around me and pulls me close to him. It's slowly becoming a habit of ours to sleep like this. Too exhausted to do much else, I lie my head on his chest and listen to his steady heartbeat as I fall asleep. My last thoughts are of the uncertain future that I might face. But that one thing I know for certain is that whatever I do, I will have Shinji at my side. Yes, of course. Cause, you know, I believe in him, you know? Like, Shinji, like, you know, Shinji. Oh god. That's awful. That's an awful joke. I shouldn't have even tried. I'm sorry. Anyways, there we go. There's our mystic end. Yes, easy enough, easy enough. I feel like that was really short, so of course I'm gonna go ahead and do the dark end. And yeah, and just again speed run through it. And yeah, hold on. Gotta get back to his story first. And yeah, speed run through it. So here we go. Round 2, which is dark end, almost done, you guys. So we're gonna speed run through this the second time around, and yeah, and I will see you at the choices that are different. I'll go through them with you guys, and yeah, let's go. Okay, here we are. We skipped all the way to chapter 3, and I totally forgot to tell you guys that I think it's the first choices or so in chapters 1 and 2, I think. I've already done the choices regardless because what's it called? The first time around I did it. The preliminary episodes that I did for Shinji and each of the guys before actually buying their full route, I actually went back at the end of those episodes to do some of the choices that I wanted to go back on. So there we go. So if you guys wanted to see the other choices that I've made, please refer back to the preliminary episodes that I've done. It will probably be around near the end where once I've completed all the 3 chapters, I'd go back and I'd, you know, show the choices that I want to see. So yeah, here we are again, just to point that out to you guys. Chapter 3, so this is the part where Shinji says he sees spirits or ghosts or some shit like that, and it's brought up again, and it was the first time we actually kind of encountered that was when we were in the courtyard. We saw him kind of talking to himself. We didn't know what was going on, so he brought that up again. And yeah, so last time we said the time in the courtyard because that is exactly what happened, and that's true to its fact. So this time I'm gonna say it's embarrassing to even say out loud what happened. I tried to eavesdrop and I failed. I try not to fidget under his gaze. It's embarrassing to even say out loud. Whom that makes me even more curious. Yes. It's okay, Hannah, you don't actually have to say anything. no matter how curious the old man is. Okay? I take a deep breath to settle my nerves. No, I should. It's fine. It was way back before the first business club meeting. I decided to eat my lunch outside and saw you outside. You were talking to yourself, although at first I thought you were on your phone with someone. Yeah. And when you saw me looking, you told me I should get better at spying on people. Yes. Oh, yes, that. I can see and talk to spirits. There we go. What? Really? There you go. Okay, so we admitted that we failed at spying on people, and yeah, so there we go. Skip on ahead. Okay, here we are. We skipped a shit ton. Yes, we are all the way in chapter 9 right now, currently, and this is after we broke the curse. Shinji takes us home to freshen up after that exhausting night, and so basically after we came out and we're refreshed, he's offering us to take us on a date. And we were like, oh my gosh, is this like a date thing, or is it like a friend date kind of thing? And yeah, so basically of all the time so far we've said this is a date kind of thing, but this time the guide is telling us, I think I just need some rest right now. I'm not, I'm not up for going out right now. No, you know what, I want to, but I'm just so damn worn out, right? Girl, I feel you. I think I just need some rest right now, right? So I'll stay at home and chill. Right, you want to chill with me? I watch for Shinji's reaction, but his expression doesn't reveal much. Alright, okay. He moves back away from me and stands up. Aw, you're not gonna stay with me? You get some rest and I'll be on my way. Aw, gonna go take care of some things and so see you later. Aw, that's so disappointing. He gives me a little wave and leaves my apartment with a hum on his lips. Okay. I take a deep breath and stretch out on my sofa. Recent events have left me feeling so tense. I do need a good rest, physically and mentally. Yes, okay, so I go change into my pajamas, grab some snacks, and plop down on the sofa. Time to spend the day mindlessly watching things. Yay! The best kind of day to, the best kind of way to spend the day. Finding something to watch isn't hard. With so much going on, I actually missed quite a few episodes of Sakura Sparkle Cure. Alright. I wrap myself in a blanket and hit play. I spend the day like that, just with catching up on missed episodes, and finally I end up dozing off on the sofa. Okay, more sleep. Cool. Okay, there we go. So I open my eyes. Why am I here? It's late, so late that I don't actually want to look at the time. Oh wow, okay, so I guess we just basically moved ourselves to the bed eventually. Okay, so yeah, there we go, we can skip on ahead. Okay, here we are once again after the huge fight, chapter 11, and Galen takes us aside again, and he's asking us, what's our motive before he actually spills or gives us any answers in regards to Shinji and finding Miki and Lachlan yet. So our choices here we have done so far is I'm doing this for him and doesn't matter, this mess has to end. So this time naturally our guide tells us to say I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this for myself. So that's it. Okay, so he's just gonna... Really? He has no comment other than that? Alright. For a moment he stays silent and look away, and then whatever conclusion he comes to, he looks back to me. Okay, no, Shinji has not found them yet. Okay, so either way, we've gone through all 3 answers, and he just gives us what we want anyways. Okay, thank you, Lachlan, for being so understanding. Anyways, but here we are again. We ask him what's it called? We kind of wonder, because he gave us the information, we kind of wonder if he expects anything in return. So this is our choice. Our choice is to I'll give you anything. How much money do you want? I don't know what you want. Just tell me. Or actually no. I feel like what's it called? Galen was implying that he wants something out of it, or I don't know, he wants some sort of payment since he gave away some information. So last time we said I don't know, what do you want? This time we're gonna say how much money do you want? Cause I'm ballin'. I'm the daughter of the CEO. Yes, I'm so hella rich. How much money do you want? If I really did ask for money, you couldn't afford me, little strawberry. Really? Really? How much do you usually charge? There's a manor in the mountains owned by some Ilios Kara. Really? You're not gonna even give me an average pay amount? Okay, whatever. Whatever you say, Galen. Okay, let's skip on ahead. Okay! We are in the final chapter now, because in the last choice that we made with Galen about asking him how much money do you want, that's basically was our last choice before everything else is essentially the same. We went through it all. So now here we are back again in Sho's and Shinji's apartment. So okay, that's a huge change from the whole Avalon thing and Mystic End. So I wonder how it would differ from the Passionate End that we got, because technically, if I did this correctly, this is the dark end. I hope. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, so it's been 2 weeks after the events in the throne room. Okay. Shinji has been disappearing often without any word, only to reappear like nothing happened. Okay, there we go. So this is different, because last time we just basically commented how hectic it was getting back into the routine of things and catching up on school, I think. So yeah. I've been worried, to say the least. Okay, off doing his shady business, I see. I've come to see him, but he's not home. Yeah, I'm the only one here right now. Yes, Shinji's gone off somewhere again. Shady business. I sigh and my eyes wander around the room, wondering what I should do next. That's when I spot a schedule on the wall that's filled to the brim, though I can't quite make out with what. I look at Sho in confusion and point to it. How and where do you even manage to sleep on a schedule like that? Huh? Oh, that's actually Shinji's. Yeah, I figured. I was like, that can't be Sho's. Seriously? Really? Yeah, it's Shinji's. Sho nods. I suddenly feel guilty for ever asking Shinji to help me with anything, since it must take away whatever small amount of free time he has, yeah. I had no idea. I feel terrible now. Aw, why? Shinji doesn't even think of it like that. In fact, along the way of getting to know you and spend time with you, I noticed that Shinji became happier. Aww, that's so sweet. It might not be all that noticeable yet, but I've known him long enough to see that he is, despite all the crap you guys went through. Yes, the mom, with his blood mom. Thanks, Sho. And also, yeah, I kind of blew up in his face about his, his blood mom, and yeah, that kind of didn't end it well, but we made up, it's okay. But still, I wish I'd known before now, yeah. No wonder he needs to go somewhere quiet to relax. Yes. Wait, somewhere quiet? Hey, thanks, Sho. I think I might know where Shinji is now. Yes, that little, ravine area. I'm going to find him. Really? Yes. Well, I don't know how I helped, but I'm glad. Good luck. I hope he's there. Yep, I hope, or else it would have been really awkward. After I say goodbye to Sho, I leave their apartment to head toward the place where Shinji's taken me before. Yeah. There you are, my little pumpkin. We've come to this place together once since everything ended, so I'm not entirely surprised to find Shinji sitting there. Just enjoying the view? Shinji's eyes move to me and I quietly sit down next to him. After a few moments of silence, I speak as we both stare out into the lake. Yeah. So why have you been disappearing lately? Yeah. It's complicated, or maybe not at all. Wanna share? Is it about Sorcha? Yeah. Shinji nods. Okay. I'm not sure how to feel about what happened. Oh, yeah, well, Again, I can't get over the fact that he just literally just pulled her heart out. Just ripped it right out of her. Just still beating it all. Jesus Christ. It's not that I feel regret exactly. In fact, I'm glad she's gone. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you should be. I saw how dark her soul was. She hid it well, but I'd seen glimpses of it. Right. Do all Fae have the same kind of soul sight you do? Soul sight? Soul sight you do. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Sort of. Okay. I guess that explains a lot. Getting possessed as a child, being touched by death magic, it broke something in me. Oh no. What did it break? So I'm much more sensitive to it than other Fae seem to be. Okay. Typical Fae wouldn't have seen the darkness in her. Wouldn't have seen the darkness in her when even I always could. Okay. But I saw her heart, her soul. It was like looking into the abyss. Damn. That's dark then. She wouldn't have stopped, ever. Alright, so she had to die, and I didn't want anyone else to carry that burden. Sorcha said, she said your soul is dark and broken. Might be. Yeah. So it's true then. Well, whatever Sorcha said, you're not like her in the end. You made the choice not to be. Yeah. And I'm not exactly very pure either. Yeah. Hana. What? I look at Shinji and he continues. Does the supposed darkness I have in me scare you? No, of course not. I mean, I kind of freaked out a bit when you just pulled her heart out like that, but like, I mean, who wouldn't, honestly? Does what I did scare you? Well, no, it startled me, okay? I'm not scared, it just startled me. But I'm over it. No, and I can't tell you exactly why, but I'm not afraid, right? I scoot closer to Shinji and take his hand. I lean my head on his shoulder and we remain quiet for a while. And we watch the sunset, and it's so beautiful. Eventually twilight comes and we sit together watching the setting sun color the water and set it sparkling. In a small voice, I say something that's been on my mind. I don't know if I could have done it, killing Sorcha. I would've. No hesitation at all. I hate that bitch. But I wish you hadn't had to either. I'll be fine as long as you're my partner. Aww. Please don't say partner. I don't mean it like that. Aww, I just mean it in the sense that we are both equals on the path of life. Aw, I'm glad you think that. Aw, so modern. That we'll both have our weak moments, but we'll always help each other. Yes. I agree. But how can we be equals with that insane schedule of yours? Yeah, I saw it. I hit Shinji in the chest. You crazy workaholic. What the hell, Shinji? Do you even breathe? Do you even live? How and why and how even? How even is? I don't need as much sleep as other people. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it's because of the death magic. It messed me up so I just can't sleep. Oh no, that's... Damn, okay. God. And I don't want to waste time doing nothing, hence the schedule. Wow. I didn't know. I would never have asked you to be my partner if I would never have asked you to be my partner if so. I'm sorry I made you even busier. He's probably gonna be like, yeah, it's okay. No, it's okay, yeah. See, it's my choice to make time for you, so it's okay. We lapse back into silence again for a little while. This time it's Shinji who breaks the quiet. You ever think about how shitty the reasons are? The reason that we were born? Why are we having an existential crisis right now? Yes, I think about that all the time, Shinji. Yeah, even still, if we hadn't have been, we wouldn't be here now. We would have never met. Exactly. Look at it in that positive light. We wouldn't have each other, yes. I love you, you know? Yeah, I love you too, my munchkin. You don't have to say it back yet though, if you're not ready. No, I'ma say it. Even if you decide you don't love me and that you don't want to be with me, it's fine. No, Shinji, what makes you say that? I will remain your friend. Oh my gosh. I'll be there for you, always. What are you talking about? God, Shinji! What nonsense. Oh crap. No, don't cry. Just forget I said anything. You hurt my feelings, bruh. Why would I? I love you too, idiot, right? I don't even talk about me not being with you, right? Don't. How dare you? I don't want to think of a future without you. It hurts too much. Shinji gives me a squeeze and turns to give me a gentle loving kiss. Aw, come here, you. I, of course, ruin it by laughing into the kiss. Something I would do. What is it? Oh, nothing. It's just that I never kissed anyone after sobbing my eyes out before. It's definitely a new experience. It's quite uncomfortable too. I mean, I'm like slobbering all over the place. I'll make sure you have tons of those. Aww. After a while, we decide to go to my place. Oh, here we are again. It was already dark by the time we got here, so we're just relaxing in my bed together, cuddling. Okay, good, cuddling. We cuddle. God, I had enough of you and your sex adventures, Hannah. God. My head resting on Shinji's chest, I begin to talk. About Sorcha, about her death, I don't know that I wouldn't do the same. I don't know that I wouldn't do the same to Shizuka. No, girl, Shizuka is way better. And that scares me. I'm still angry with her, and I don't know if that's something I can let go anytime soon. But I'll try for my own sake, yes. I don't want to be angry. I don't like being angry. Being angry takes a lot of work. Good thing you're immortal then. Yes, you have all the time in the world. Yeah, plenty of time to let that anger go whenever you're ready. I haven't thought it before. I guess there just wasn't time. But I'm happy you're not human. It's not that you wouldn't be enough as a human, but it means we get to spend a longer time together. Yes. Even if I truly never die, at least I'll get to spend 1,000 wonderful years with you. Aw, that's true. You better not die on me early, or else I will raise you back from the dead and kill you myself. Shinji sweetly kisses me. Shinji sweetly kisses my forehead. I'll try not to, for you. Aw, thank you. I'll live for as long as I can so you don't have to be alone. Aw. And of course, I for sure will keep my word on my part, you know. Shinji pulls me closer to him and I give him a little kiss on the lips. When I try to pull away, he keeps me there, locked in the kiss, and gently begins to slide off my clothes. Oh, Shinji, I just wanted to cuddle! I just wanted to cuddle and just sleep. God, okay, fine. I wrap my arms around him and do the same, still kissing him. God, you guys are so horny. It's ever so gently and tenderly that we make sweet love that night, knowing that it'll be an aeon before we have to part. Hey, like Serendipity of Aeons. Hey, see what you did there? Okay, yay! Light of my world. Aw, what a sweet title. What a sweet achievement. Anyways, that is that. That is Shinji's Dark End. Hey, that went by pretty fast. Wow. Okay, so. Whatever, I anticipated it, you guys, and I'm sorry if this episode seems on the shorter end. That's like my only regret, is that because it's so short, that even though I can squish it in both of these ends into one episode, it's just that if it's too short in terms of being a whole episode on its own, then like I'm sorry, I apologize, I can't do anything about it. But yeah, the next episode, you guys, I will continue on to get his bad endings. I'm not too sure how many he has. Perhaps 2, I assume. Perhaps 2, maybe. Oh no, 3, according to the guide. Okay, so I'm just checking over the title. I'm not going through any of it. Not going through any of the choices. But there are 3 bad endings for Shinji. Well, it might be a little longer episode for you guys the next time. But, yeah, so I kind of anyway, side note, I kind of figured there would be bad endings just because the whole Sorcha thing, so like, because we were so manipulated and so like in favor of Sorcha before we actually knew the truth, so it's like, it's that whole question of what happens if we actually just kind of fell for it and like get played through it all kind of thing, and not believing a single word of Lachlan and kind of thing, and see where that ends, that gets us, like, you know, wherever. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna find out in the next episode. So, oh yeah, there's one thing I wanted to show you guys that I kind of went through in terms of like the menus, like here in the story menu. That after we finish each of the route, when we click on character bio, there's the unseen part. Well, character bio and then unseen. So yeah, so we actually get like their little like, what's it called? This little like likes and dislikes and shit like that. So we all know that. So up until that point, so he likes peaches and the sun. He hates ghosts and being ignored. Oh, they say Sho is so bad at cooking he can actually burn water. Oh my goodness, Sho. Anyways, and then we have the unseen, which is like, I guess their what's it called? Their true form kind of thing, or whatever the hell they are. So in this case, it's Sho is a dark phoenix. So yeah, so dark phoenixes are phoenixes who have died as a result of a heroic sacrifice. Okay, deemed as worthy by the stars, they have regained the gift of resurrection and returned to life. Okay, their fires are either tinted or completely black, with only hints of red remaining. This causes the rest of the phoenix race to see them as evil and twisted. Oh, but like, how they go about how it is that they came to be though is like, hello, like they died from a heroic sacrifice and they are chosen to come back to life because, you know, they are deemed worthy kind of thing. What? So Ilois was seen as a heroic, kind of deemed worthy by the gods? What? Okay, whatever. Damn. So dark phoenixes are generally considered corrupted versions of the perceived true phoenixes. Ironically, they are closer to the legendary firstborn beings of fire than current phoenixes themselves. Wow, the irony in it all. Wow. Damn, we have learned lots today. Wow, okay, wow. So I guess Ilois was right in a certain, like, to a certain level or degree. I just feel bad that he kind of went about, you know, proving that point in the worst ways. And yeah, so naturally we get We got Tatsuya's as well, so he's 21, so he's older than Sho, who's 20. He majors in business, likes saving money in cold weather, he hates the sun and crowds. Ah, where it's like, Sho loves the sun, so he likes the sun. So rumor has it that Tatsuya actually believes in life on other planets. Ah, he believes in aliens! That's so cute! Anyway, so this is his ice dragon form, or half dragon, ice dragon form, whatever. So half dragons, commonly called dragons, just dragons, are literal half human, half dragon beings whose mysterious dragon ancestry is never reduced or bred out. Their blood stands as pure as the first of their kind. Okay, they are found all over the world, though some families are quite small. They have an extraordinarily long lifespan and age incredibly slowly once they hit the age of 30. Oh wow, okay, so they can reside in their human form or their dragon form, which yields them greater power. In their dragon form, their temperaments change. Okay, as we have all seen, all half-dragons are said to have originated from the founder of the Ryu clan. Yes, of course, that big head honcho guy who's like 1,000,000 years old, so yeah. We all know him. Haven't met him personally, but we all know him. Anyways, and so that leads us to our final guy we've had thus far in the character bio. So let's see what it has to say about Shinji. So 21, yes, likes guitars and visual kei. Yes, I can see the influence on that. Dislikes conflicts and tofu. Why you don't like tofu? Why not? And he's hella tall. Jesus Christ, he's 6 foot. God damn. Okay, anyway, so since he's so chill and friendly, most people don't realize he's quite emotionally distant. Yes, we've all experienced that. So this is his unseen, which is his Fae half, which is his true nature. So the Fae, fair folk, fairies, or elves. Oh, okay, so they're actually called elves too. Okay, so I wasn't being totally racist to like a non-fictional race of beings when I said elves instead of Fae. Okay, so alright, thanks for clearing that up, game. So these are just some of the many different titles these elusive beings are called. They are masters of the elements and magic, the original mages. They are the ones who brought magic into the bloodlines of humans. Oh really? Okay. The Fae are one of the many inhabitants of Avalon, otherwise, although falsely known as the fairy realm. Okay. Falsely known? Really? So there's an actual fairy realm, and then there's Avalon. Okay, whatever. So the Fae are known for their incredible beauty as well as the danger that beauty hides. Many stories are heard about the dangerous nature of the Fae, but none comes close to the truth. Okay. Wow. Very mysterious. Anyways, there we go. So I just wanted to show you guys that. Because I didn't go back right in it at all until I accidentally double clicked on the character bar when I wanted to hit the story, what's it called, play story mode, whatever the hell shit like that, the read story mode. So yeah, anyways, yeah, I don't think I got all the CGs yet. I think I only saw one that was in the Mystic End for Shinji, so I feel like it may just show up in the... Oh no, wait, yeah, I was right. So it may just show up in one of the bad endings, maybe, probably. But anyways, we'll find that out in the next episode, like I said, you guys. So there we go. There's his Mystic End, Shinji's Mystic End, and his Dark End. Next episode, we're gonna go through and get all 3 bad endings that we can get for him. And then afterwards, we will do his epilogue, and then we can finally conclude his route as a whole. Wow, yay, oh my god, we are almost there, you guys, in terms of actually finishing off this game. That really only leaves us 2 more characters left in terms of doing full routes for them, and they're getting their full story. So I'm excited! I'm so excited! So yeah, anyways, tune in next time, you guys. Thank you for watching, and until then, bye!